Hey Virgo, it's Tashina, the Wishing Moon, here with you to bring you your July 2018 reading, tarot reading. Okay. I'm trying to do everyone's July reading because it's absolutely insane July. We have double eclipses. We have two major players, major planets, Mercury and Mars going retrograde. A solar and a lunar eclipse. There's just Jupiter's going direct. There's just so much going on in astrology, in the sky, in everywhere, that I want to make sure that I have a kind of predictive, warning type reading here for all the signs. Okay, so Virgo, you're up, and the first thing I want to tell you is, of course, with Mars going retrograde, Mars is that planet of excitement, of charging forward, of courage, of energy, like where you place your energy. Okay, that's in your it's going retrograde in your 6th house, which is your work and health house. So you may actually, this whole month of July, I feel like Virgo's going to see some changes with work, or you're going to want to create some changes with work. You're going to want to leave your job. You're going to want to have discussions with your friends. I feel like friends and work and health are going to be your top 3 things that are at the forefront of July, okay? You're going to want to have these conversations with your friends about leaving your work or changing work or something, and they're going to want to discourage you against that. You're going to have conversations about your health and how you want to lose weight, or how you want to, change your health and stuff. And people are they maybe won't be as supportive as you want them to be. So just heads up on that. Like you may not get the support that you actually expect. So yeah, okay. There's going to be some mental distress at work. You may even feel like you want to leave your job, and you might keep it a secret. You may even quit your job and keep it a secret for a little while. There's some secrets, okay, just in general, secrets. Okay, let's look at, so the reading I'm giving you is, first 15 minutes we'll do kind of a general overall reading, and then the last 15 we'll do who's your next soulmate, and kind of just really dive in on love, okay? Let's see. So, and we'll kind of go really into those eclipses, because I'm all about the moon. I'm the wishing moon, right? Okay. So you've got 2 eclipses, a new moon and a full moon eclipse, okay? But anyway, let's start this. So Chariot card in reverse. So there's some part of what's going on in starting end of June to early July that doesn't make you feel like you have control of the goals set forward, doesn't feel like you have reins of your life, making you feel like you're kind of like maybe even going backwards a bit, or settling. I kind of get this feeling of settling. Okay. Moving into the middle of July, I got the 9 of water, which is cups. 9 of cups is talking about, wishes being fulfilled. It's like the 9 of cups is potentially enjoyment, contentment, achievement of desires, dreams coming true, making a wish. The timing may not have been right, and that could be the Chariot grouped in with this 9 of water, and it's like maybe the timing was not right, and now moving into mid-July, timing could be better for you to make a change, okay? You're still kind of feeling like this energy of like maybe that it isn't right, though. I love these cards. They're beautiful. This is the good tarot. They're just really pretty cards. They remind me of mermaids, all of them, every single card. And the Chariot card here, I'll show you that one too. I mean, look at this black and white horse. The Chariot card also speaks of seeing things in black and white. I know Virgo can easily see things in just black and white. So make sure and really think about things in all shades of gray. It doesn't have to be right or wrong, black and white, okay? There's all different shades in there within that spectrum of what's right and what's wrong, okay? Like, you know, like murder is not the same as stealing something to feed your family, you know what I mean? They're both, you know, breaking the law, but obviously one is more extreme than the other, okay? So I'm just saying there's all shades of gray within the black and white spectrum, okay? So don't think of things in only black and white, right and wrong. Sun card in reverse. You guys have the Sun card in reverse. So something is blocking that sun. Something is blocking the illumination, the energy of the sun coming in. Something is blocking that, the shadows being shown, you know, the shadows being dissipated. Something is blocking that possibility. There seems like a possibility wanting to happen, but then, or like some kind of flourishment to happen or growth. But then, like, I feel like maybe you need to step into gratitude a bit more. Maybe feel more grateful of the things that you have. Okay. And then so when I clear out the cards between the different elements, I get messages, and these are the messages that I received, okay? So clearing out the good tarot, I got this, and then clearing out this deck, which is like the Heart Oracle deck, I got so many messages for you, okay? So we're just going to kind of go through each one, and then we're going to go into who's your next soulmate, okay? So starting out the month, we got Share the Love, which is the Three of Cups card, which is celebration. So you may be having to do something with a celebration with friends. I feel like you're going to spend some time with friends, and maybe there's a part of that that is not successful. Like, I feel like there may be something about your friendships that somebody doesn't understand you, or a group of people don't understand what you're trying to say. And then choose your battles. So you don't have to make everyone happy. You don't have to choose. You can choose to just make yourself happy. That's what I'm getting this feeling. Like, you know, New Vitality is next, which it's like towards the end of the month. It's a whole new way of looking at things, a whole new flavor of things, a whole new color of things. Like, all these things are coming about in a new way, and it could be a wish that's being fulfilled, okay? And then the sun comes out at the end. Like, you have the sun in reverse here, so that's potential for the sun to come out, the potential for the shadows to be shown, potential for the light to come, a potential for growth, for abundance, for all that. And then you have it again, okay, in this deck. Look at that shine card. That's amazing. So it's coming from your heart chakra. So I think once you pick your battles, and you know who your friends are and who they aren't, and you take a pause to rest and reconsider, then the sun will become prevalent, okay? And you'll have success and growth. So I do feel like there's going to be a little bump in the road, especially when it comes to friends, maybe potentially when it comes to health, meaning like an exercise routine, or like eating poorly or something like that. I think there's going to be some unexpected things that come up with work, some issues around friends at work, and you might be even overly emotional, and it may cause some accidents. That's like the health part of it. You might be like I said, there's a double eclipses in July. Okay, so the first eclipse is in it's a new moon solar eclipse in your 11th house of friendships, and that's you're going to have power struggles with your friends. You're going to have disagreements with your friends. You may actually lose friends. You may have some, major eclipsing out of friends. Eclipses are like getting things out of the way, so to make space for the new things happening. That's the 12th, the middle of the month. So 27th is another eclipse. It's a lunar eclipse. So if you have not gotten rid of all these power struggles or dealt with this energy mid-month, the full moon lunar eclipse in your 6th house of work and health will really like make sure they happen. It will put a lot of pressure on friendships, on work, on health. You're going to have disagreements with friends at work. You're going to be overly emotional. It's going to cause you to be proactive with your exercise routine, with how you're eating, with your health. You're going to have some mental distress with work. And you may even feel like you have to keep secrets because of that Mercury retrograde and Mars retrograde, which Mars is retroing in your 6th house of work and health, and Mercury is retrograding in your 12th house of your internal shadow self. That's that secret spirituality and internal like dialogue self, so it's a lot. It's some unexpected things. It's some unexpected stresses. It's a lot of change. It's a lot of change, Virgo. It's a lot of change. A lot of things are going to be eclipsed out of your life. A lot of new things are going to come in. It's like a necessary evil, but it still feels very stress-induced. You know what I mean? It still feels very tough for you guys. And I feel like you guys are going to want to take a break, take a rest, and you're going to want to connect to this spiritual self, but I think it's going to be harder than ever to do that. Okay, let's dive in. So this is just general. Let's dive into the good part of this is that there's going to be a lovely newness about everything. And if you can truly stay in that space, then good on you. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna really see this flourish if you can stay in that. Oh, I'm okay with changes. I know it's going to be so many changes that I don't know if you're going to actually be able to keep up, but at least you can, enjoy some of it. Okay. I was going to pull some cards on that, but I don't think I will. So, Virgo, let's see who's your next soulmate. We're just going to concentrate on love now. Sorry, my dog is trying to growl at dogs outside the window. Who's your next soulmate? So it could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Virgo. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Okay. Somebody potentially trying to come from the past, okay? Okay. Someone who could have hurt you from the past, maybe resurfacing. With all these eclipses, people can easily come from the past. I mean, fire sign. Okay. It looks certainly like a fire sign. Someone that, like I said, potentially could have run away in the dark of the night from the past. It could be somebody that you may be holding on to still, or maybe have come to some kind of it could have been something that you were hoping for, but you never thought it would actually happen again. And it just, timing is somehow on your side right now, like with that Wheel of Fortune. Timing is in the right space for them to come back. I don't know if you're going to accept them back, actually. I don't feel like you will. I feel like you're actually going to cut them off really quickly and kind of go within and take some time to be just with you and who you are. This is if somebody is resurrected, okay? If it is somebody new, let's say a fire sign again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign, I mean, I see real strong fire sign in this. And if it's a new, someone coming in new, you're pretty hesitant about letting them in, and you're pretty hesitant about giving them your heart or giving them any time and emotion. Actually, I don't see much emotion in it at all. Now that I talk about this, there's passion, yes. There is some, like compliments. I feel like somebody's going to compliment you. Someone's going to feed into your ego. Someone may, you know, see you as the most beautiful thing, the most handsomest man or something like that. And they're going to feed into some of that ego. But I don't see it as you actually buying the whole deal. And I see you just taking a rest and just being like, listen, this is too much for me. I'm kind of done, okay? If it is somebody new you're meeting, I don't think it's somebody new, but again, it's kind of the similar thing where someone is just going to come in with a bunch of compliments, a bunch of rhetoric, a bunch of like same crap that you have heard a million times over, and it might seem like somebody who's kind of a player. I know this is like, who's your next soulmate, right? But like sometimes the soulmate isn't like, you know, happily ever after. Sometimes the soulmate is somebody who brings with them some things that you need to learn. And maybe this soulmate needs to teach you not to fall for shitty men or shitty girls, you know? And maybe this is just the perfect timing for you to do that, where you won't get so horribly hurt, where it could be someone from the past looks really possible. Someone that like has been waiting for this time to come back into your life. It could be a fire sign for sure. It could be a fire sign that is a player. It could be somebody whose timing is just freaking perfect. And maybe you're at your most vulnerable and they're just coming back in to test you, you know? This July crap in the stars, this July astrology is harsh, okay? It is harsh. And there are going to be some friends in here that are going to be encouraging and some friends that are going to be discouraging, okay? So just know that, like, you may have to end some friendships in this time period because of what you're getting from them, you know, that you're not getting that, that elevated connection that you need. And you may be overly emotional during this time too. There may be some mental distress there at this time. You may not know where to put your emotions. You may feel this need to keep secrets, and I kind of feeling this energy right around here. You know, there's a lot of secret keeping actually in a lot of this reading for Virgo. You guys might be keeping secrets from some people, from your friends, from your loved one, from people you love in your life. I mean, it's like, I'm gonna pull from the Romance Angel deck. It's really quite interesting because I don't feel like There's something about this energy that doesn't feel like it's to hurt people. It's like feeling like you need to protect yourself. Okay? So you feel like you're keeping these secrets to protect yourself. And I'm not really sure what that's about, but like I feel like you think if you tell people what's going on that it's, I don't know, maybe it's going to like hurt others. You may be pregnant. You might have a scare or like a pregnancy scare, and you maybe don't want to share it with your friends or something, because the 4 cards fill out for you guys, and it's children. So your love life is being affected by children. So maybe there's something about your kids, or could be a fire sign child that is causing some distress. Healing family issues. So and there's a chance to heal whatever issues you have with this child, if you're a parent, or maybe if you're not a parent, then with your parents there could be a chance to heal some issues with your fire sign parent. Okay, during a wedding potentially, or maybe somebody's getting married. It's this situation involves marriage, and it could be maybe around a parent who is married. Maybe they remarried, and you don't like their new wife or husband. Okay, and they don't get along with you or something like that. But there's a chance at this time to repair some of that, and very soon. So. Sorry, the light has totally changed in here, and now it's all blurry and weird. But I'm going to finish this up first. So, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, okay? So, Virgo, there's a chance to heal some issues. Heal some family issues having to do with a wedding and children. Or a wedding or children. I feel like it's either or. It could be around something to do with your children, or something to do with a wedding, okay? And it's going to actually happen really soon in July. There's a lot of work, a lot of shadow work that needs to happen in July for everyone. Mars is retrograde. Mars doesn't like to be retrograde. It's in your 6th house of work and health. And that's that courage planet, the move forward energy, where are you putting your energy, that kind of thing. And it doesn't want to go backwards. It doesn't like it. It's not comfortable with that. And it's going to feel uncomfortable for Virgo, because Virgo likes things very detailed and laid out, and and this is not going to feel comfortable. There's lots of changes, lots of unexpected things that happened, lots of impatience. You can't see, there's no predictability in July. So the things that you thought were going to happen, you have things scheduled with your friends, with your health, even like with your exercise routine, you have that all down already, and then something comes up, You sprain an ankle, or you know what I mean. You pull a muscle. It's like these things are going to happen in July because the emotion is so out of control. It's like here and there and everywhere. It's going to be an interesting month for everybody, but for you, Virgo, it's going to have to really be around health, work, and friendships. Those are the 3 areas you guys are really revolving around. And something about work and friends is going to be really tense. There's going to be a tense issue in that, where maybe you no longer want to be at this job, and all your friends are like, no, no, just stay here. You can stay here. You can just do it as long as you can. You know, whatever. Somebody's telling you not to, or you want to stay at this job, and everyone's like, no, just leave. Like, why are you still there? It's like something like that, like where your friends and work no longer coincide, no longer feel good together. Also, your health is going to be another part of it, which is like just your routine, you know, this like Virgo routine of getting up at 6 a.m. and working out, or, you know, working out after work. It's going to be stressed out to the point where you don't give a shit anymore, you know, and it may cause an accident because your emotions are so out of control, because this energy in July is going to cause some mental distress. It's also going to cause you to be secretive. So if you ever were secretive, this is going to bring some of that up for you. Yeah, so I'm going to pull one more card and we're going to end it. I'm going to pull from the Cosmic Reading card. Man, this got, I mean, like, I was so clear. I'm telling you, Virgo, what's going on? You're not clear. You're getting some shadows in there. Just in your energy, you just have shadows, okay? All right, Virgo, July 2018. Power struggles. I keep feeling power struggles. Okay. Patience. Damn. That's right on. Okay, here you go. Okay, I'm gonna read from the book. See if I can change this a little tiny bit here. I swear, all day I've been doing readings, and like the here we go, it's better. The like the exposure, the balance of color and everything, I've had to change it so many times, it's not even funny. Like, all day. I mean, from, whoops, sorry about that. From sign to sign. It's like, you guys, I can tell all the different things you guys are going through because of all the changes I've had to make just in my camera. Like, seriously, just in my webcam. Some signs couldn't even, like, I mean, luckily Virgo has been great, but like some signs were glitching out. They're like causing all this trouble. Like, I'm not supposed to be telling them this stuff, and like, so ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Anyway, patience, right? So with Mars retrograde, everybody's asked to be very patient this month and through all of the summer, because Mars is going backwards and it doesn't like to go backwards, and it's going to cause delays and lots of people being impatient in everything. And just if you're thinking about doing traveling, you really book it before Mars goes retrograde in the end of the month, on the 25th, I think, of July. Okay, I'm going to read patience. Patience is surrendering to the now and allowing destiny to unfold at its own pace. If this card has come to you, slow down and enjoy the presence of this moment. Although you may have the passion and drive to reach for the moon, you are being asked to take things slower and feel the magic of each step. Each step holds lessons that bring you closer to the divine in you. By being too hasty with an attitude of needing your dreams and goals yesterday, you will miss vital, life-changing moments that are meant to enhance, enrich, and transform your soul. When you overlook or dismiss the lessons of each step and race frantically towards your goals, the end result may not always be as you had planned. You may get what you worked for, only to lose it as a result of challenging, unforeseen obstacles. Slow down and let nature's cycles take their course. Trust in divine timing. Take each step one at a time, and embrace the beautiful opportunities and gifts of understanding that come your way. Here's the affirmation for this card of patience. I am patient and grateful for the wonderful opportunities that present themselves to me for the growth and enrichment of my soul. Okay, so I do think you guys have some opportunities for growth, of course. However, they're going to feel uncomfortable. And they're going to feel like they're completely not in sync with what you want. But I think in the long run, it will actually show that, you know, that you don't have to keep secrets anymore. That I think all this stuff is actually going to come out as a need to no longer be something that you've run to. Like it's the bottom of the deck is here is the Magician card, and I feel like you kind of almost need to be shown that you no longer need to use like keeping secrets and allowing things to just allowing these power struggles to like take over you as your tools anymore. You can actually be this really strong, powerful person in all areas of your life, you know, including work, including friendships, including health. And so what if you don't, if you're not, you're not, there's nothing that's going to change who you are in any of this. You're still going to be who you are. Okay, you may just learn a few lessons that no longer serve you, that may need to be eclipsed out of your life. There may be even a few people that need to be eclipsed out of your life. Could be the big time for transformation and change within friends. Okay, if you want to get a hold of me, I'm at thewishingmoon.com and thewishingmoon.com, and I do $40 and $20 readings, love readings, and I'm also on the Instant Go app under The Wishing Moon, and I'm $10 question and answer, and I give you a lot for that. Okay, I wish you guys the best. Have a great July, and I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Bye.